more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. If all else perished, and he remained, I should still continue to be, and if all else remained, and he were annihilated, the universe would turn to a mighty stranger. Be with me always, take any form, drive me mad. Only do not leave me in this abyss, where I cannot find you. Oh, God! It is unutterable. I cannot live without my life. I cannot live without my soul. I wish I were a girl again, half savage and hardy, and free. If he loved with all the powers of his puny being, he couldn't love as much in 80 years as I could in a day. I have not broken your heart, you have broken it, and in breaking it, you have broken mine. I gave him my heart, and he took and pinched it to death, and flung it back to me. People feel with their hearts, Ellen, and since he has destroyed mine, I have not power to feel for him. I have to remind myself to breathe, almost to remind my heart to beat. It was not the thorn bending to the honeysuckles, but the honeysuckles embracing the thorn. It is hard to forgive, and to look at those eyes, and feel those wasted hands, he answered. Kiss me again, and don't let me see your eyes. I forgive what you have done to me. I love my murderer, but yours? How can I? Honest people don't hide their deeds. I'm wearying to escape into that glorious world, and to be always there, not seeing it dimly through tears, and yearning for it through the walls of an aching heart, but really with it, and in it. Heaven did not seem to be my home, and I broke my heart with weeping to come back to earth, and the angels were so angry that they flung me out into the middle of the heath on the top of Wuthering Heights, where I woke sobbing for joy. He wanted all to lie in an ecstasy of peace, I wanted all to sparkle and dance in a glorious jubilee. I said his heaven would be only half alive, and he said mine would be drunk. I said I should fall asleep in his, and he said he could not breathe in. I love the ground under his feet, and the air over his head, and everything he touches and every word he says. I love all his looks, and all his actions and him entirely and altogether. He shall never know I love him, and that, not because he's handsome, but because he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made out of, his and mine are the same. A person who has not done one half his day's work by 10 o'clock, runs a chance of leaving the other half undone. You said I killed you, haunt me, then, be with me always, take any form, drive me mad. Only do not leave me in this abyss, where I cannot find you. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Treachery and violence are spears pointed at both ends, they wound those who resort to them worse than their enemies. You know that I could as soon forget you as my existence. I wish I were a girl again, half savage and hardy, and free. Why am I so changed? I'm sure I should be myself were I once among the heather on those hills. I am now quite cured of seeking pleasure in society, be it country or town. A sensible man ought to find sufficient company in himself. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same, and Linton's is as different as a moonbeam from lightning, or frost from fire. Time brought resignation and a melancholy sweeter than common joy. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I've dreamt in my life dreams that have stayed with me ever after, and changed my ideas. They've gone through and through me, like wine through water, and altered the color of my mind. I pray every night that I may live after him, because I would rather be miserable than that he should be. That proves I love him better than myself. The entire world is a collection of memoranda that she did exist, and that I have lost her. Love is like the wild rose briar, friendship like the holly tree. The holly is dark when the rose briar blooms, but which will bloom most constantly? By this curious turn of disposition I have gained the reputation of deliberate heartlessness, how undeserved, I alone can appreciate. He'll love and hate equally under cover, and esteem it a species of impertinence to loved or hated again. Your cold blood cannot be worked into a fever, your veins are full of ice water, but mine are boiling, and the sight of such chillness makes them dance. Terror made me cruel, and finding it useless to attempt shaking the creature off, I pulled its wrist onto the broken pane, and rubbed it to and fro till the blood ran down and soaked the bedclothes. Good words, I replied. But deeds must prove it also, and after he is well, remember you don't forget resolutions formed in the hour of fear. If I had caused the cloud, it was my duty to make an effort to dispel it. And, even yet, I dare not let it languish. Dare not indulge in memory's rapturous pain. Once drinking deep of that divinest anguish, how could I seek the empty world again? He might as well plant an oak in a flower pot, and expect it to thrive, as imagine he can restore her to vigor in the soil of his shallow cares. I never told my love vocally, still, if looks have language, the merest idiot might have guessed I was over head and ears. Hereafter she is only my sister in name, not because I disown her, but because she has disowned me.